Ooh, that was a little scary. Scary thing. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a very special episode of the Parre'apy Podcast. This time, we are getting a little scary with Scary Parre Podcast. This Scary Parre Podcast is supposed to enlighten, inform you, help you guys learn about the past true crimes of the Kansas City area. Some of them that have been solved, some of them that have not been solved. Dive into the mindset of the serial killers of Kansas City. So hello, welcome to the Scary Parre Podcast. I am here today on this wonderful, wonderful Wednesday with Mila. Mila B in the B stands for she is going to be in the business of these serial killers. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Can you act like you're excited?
My bad.
Okay. Hello. Okay. So when you think of serial killer, what are some of the world famous serial killers that you immediately think of when you hear
Jeffrey
serial
Dahmer.
killer? Okay. Out the gate strong. Out the gate, very strong answer. Okay, that was not where I was going with, but
where was you going? Is he not a serial killer?
He is a serial killer, ma'am. Definitely a serial killer.
I got a whole book.
Remember? You do? Yes, but they're not Kansas City based.
Oh.
Yeah, these are.
I don't know nobody in Kansas City.
Okay, so that's what started this podcast, was because we live in Kansas City, right? Mm-hmm. We stay in the city. Most of us stay in the city, but none of us know that Kansas City have some of the most notorious serial killers in them. Dun, dun, dun. Scary Parre.
Don't piss me off.
Okay, let's dive on in. Our very first episode is about the Gillham.
Look at your guy.
I know.
That's your yeah.
Charles Manson. Girl, Charles Manson was that guy.
You shouldn't like Charles Manson like that.
I know I shouldn't have this infatuation of Charles Manson that I have, but I have it, and it's really needs to be investigated as to why I am so infatuated with him. But that's for another story for another day.
Maybe trying to take his steps.
No, I'm not. Don't say that. Don't put that jacket on me. Okay.
My bad.
Listen. You listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Our very first episode hits super close to home for me because I live about 8 minutes from this location.
He gonna get you.
He can't. He in prison.
You can't escape.
Listen, he can't. Stop. Don't scare me like that. Okay. So yeah, they're showing up now. Oh, Jim Jones. Yes, Jim Jones. But these are about These are about Kansas City serial killers. So stay focused. Girl, Jim Jones had them drinking that aid.
Yeah. Aid?
The Kool-Aid? Girl, I'm going to tell you about it later because this ain't that.
AIDS?
No. Oh my God, Mila. Kool-Aid. It was Kool-Aid that had poison in it. He put cyanide poison in it.
Say that.
And
Don't say that.
It was a massacre. It was a massacre. Oh my God. It goes down in history as one of the biggest massacres of all time of suicide because people knowingly drink this Kool-Aid and died. Okay. Now, back to Kansas City.
Okay.
This hits close to home because it's literally 8 minutes from where I live now, right? We are talking about the Gillham Park Strangler. Have you ever heard of the Gillham Park Strangler?
No.
I have not heard about the Gillham Park Strangler either until I did research on this case. So, This case happened in the late 1980s, between 1989 and 1990, okay? Gillham Park, to most Kansas Cityans, is a peaceful stretch of green in the middle of the city. Joggers, kids playing, people walking their dogs. But in the late 1980s, this park became the hunting ground of one of the most terrifying killers in the Kansas City history. Between 1989 and 1990, at least 6 women were strangled to death and their bodies dumped around the Gillham Park area. Tonight, we're going back to those years when the Gillham Park Strangler stalked our city.
Dun, dun, dun.
Scary Parre. Okay. Setting the stage. It told me to make footstep noises, but I didn't do the footstep noises, so... And then I'm supposed to scream. Kansas City. Kansas City in the late 1980s was a city in transition. Crack cocaine was ripping through the neighborhoods, violence and crime rates were climbing, and beneath the city's surface, predators were taking advantage of vulnerable women, many of them struggling with addiction or homelessness. In this climate, police began to find bodies. The location was almost always the same, near Gillham Park, a long green belt cutting through the midtown of Kansas City. So let's dive into these victims here. I'm going to reveal the name of the person who's killing them in a second. All the victims were pretty much the same. They had a crack cocaine addiction and they were prostitutes. We love that.
From what Papa said, most crack cocaines are prostitutes.
Most crackheads are
most
prostitutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Most crack cocaine.
Most crackheads are prostitutes.
So, okay, hear me out. This man, did we get a picture of him? No. Oh, gosh. Okay, hang on one second. I'm going to get you this picture here for all of you guys to see.
I was about to say, he was a basketball player?
No.
Oh.
That's the other Ray Jackson. So this man, Ray Sean Jackson, also known as the Gillham Park Strangler, is a notorious serial killer who strangled to death 6 women in the Kansas City, Missouri area from 1989 to 1990. He lured his victims to secluded areas in or near Gillham Park, where he would choke them until they lost consciousness, strip them, rape them, then strangle them to death again. So, yeah. So,
I mean, shit, that was already strangled. What the fuck?
So it was like one of those things where he was doing the erotic fixation, where you can so like during sex you choke out your other partner till they pass out or lose consciousness, but they come back.
I don't know nothing about
that. Because it keeps the body warm. I know you don't know nothing about it, but I've done research on it for this case. I didn't know nothing. I didn't know nothing about it prior, but I did. Hey, Pesos. I did research. Yes. Hey, Pesos. Thanks for tapping in. Hey, Robin, Akila, Angelo. Thank you guys for tapping in. Love to see y'all. Please let me know. Give me any feedback from this. Let me know if you want to see more episodes of this. I would love to do more. Just let me know how you're feeling. Back to this. So, yes. He would he would strip the victims, he would rape them, but he would do it at a level where they were unconscious, right?
Mm-hmm.
The reason why he was still keeping them alive is because it kept the body warm, and it kept the hot pocket a hot pocket.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So it would still be like wet, and it was still like skadoosh where it needed to. Respect.
So I got a question.
Yes.
That don't got nothing to do with this. You think coroners do that shit with dead bodies? And is that a crime? That's a crime, right?
That is very much so a crime, and I would hope no coroner is doing that with the dead body.
Coroners, but the people that prepare the body. That's a coroner, right?
Yeah, that's a coroner. Okay. You're right. And embalmer.
Yeah. You think they doing that?
I hope not. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to get this image for y'all. Here he is.
Oh.
Okay.
Scary Parre.
Scary Parre. Okay. Hang on. Okay.
Oh.
So let's see. Can we make this bigger? Okay, there we go. So let's kind of don't put this. Okay, so here is how Rayshawn Jackson looked as an adult after he got, picked up for the crimes.
What jail is he in?
Good question. We can find that
you
out.
You can look up his whole case.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry, I get
Hey.
My bad.
So here's the thing. Okay, everybody paying attention?
Mm-hmm.
As an adult, he's not that attractive, right? So now I'm looking at motive. What was causing him to want to kill prostitutes, crackhead prostitutes as that? How was he what?
Get him off the street.
Get him off the street is crazy. Get him off the street is crazy.
Okay.
But just looking at his appearance, I don't think he could have been some fine shit as an adolescent, as a YN. I don't think that's what he was working with.
You can see.
So I think he may have been bullied. And most of his victims, actually all of his victims, were black women. Yes. All of his victims in the Kansas City area were black women, and they again were prostitutes, and he would lure them in by serving them the crack cocaine. Hey,
damn, it's not the YTs that like that shit.
No, it's not just the YTs or the palm color people that was liking that, especially back during this time. Remember, we were in this, so we got to put our minds back in 1989 of Kansas City. This was during the peak of the crack. What's the word, Dave? Crack
epidemic.
Thank you. Of that.
Why'd you ask me?
Because I didn't think you was gonna understand what I was putting down. Because half the time you don't be here when I'm putting it down. In the middle of the crack
epidemic.
There we go. Okay, so we were in the peak of that, and he was just driving around, going to the prostitutes. Hey,
want some crack?
You want some crack?
I got bark like you want it. You better get on
it.
Bark like you want it. Like what? Okay, so someone like this who looks like this picked up as an adult, he's not that, right? Not a very attractive man. So I can only assume that he was maybe bullied. I'm just trying to figure out motive as to why he was killing these women. Dave, what do you think his motive was?
I think that it said that he was living in the poor part of town to where they really didn't have the means. So maybe his mama might have been on crack, on drugs. And maybe that was his way of dealing with his mama's addiction or whatever by resorting to killing women who had crack addictions. There has to be some link to where, he was acting out because of something related to crack that he dealt with personally.
Yes.
So
that's what I was thinking as well. I was thinking, one, he was bullied by the pretty girls, and some prostitutes, they were kind of pretty back then. I don't know, it was a level of some type of beauty there. And then, like you said, his mother could have been on some type of, had an addiction problem. Right. She was in and out, or she could have made it an abusive home, and this was his way of retaliating against her. She may have been a prostitute too, because she was probably a single mother.
Yeah. And he was the only child. He had no siblings.
Oh,
so,
well, I mean, if she had to sell some cooch to take care of his big head ass.
He probably was at home by himself a lot of nights.
Yeah.
Nobody to talk to. But you have to understand too, if we can draw a timeline, he was born in like 64, 65, something like that.
Yeah.
But in the 60s and 70s, that's when the Larry Flints, the what's his name, the Hugh Hefners, where we start being flooded with pornography. And then cable came along, and then you could see pornography. First, we just had the magazines.
Right.
I was exposed to naked women in magazines like at the age of freaking 10 or 11.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then I'm just saying. Once we got cable television,
that just
then
really
I could see
the
it
road. Yeah.
in real time. People actually having sex or whatever. So that perversion mixed with drugs and opioids and all that, probably developed insatiable type habit in this guy, you know, who was at home by himself.
Yeah.
Probably playing with himself and fantasizing about these women. And then, you know, it's crack and shit all around him.
True.
And it was just a perfect storm at that time. Because a lot of the people from that era, you know, they had sexual addictions to where it was a lot of incest, a lot of women dealing with trauma from being touched and raped and whatever by their, you know, uncles, family members,
stuff like that,
a lot of that shit was going on then, so
that makes sense.
Yeah, America was a sick place back then.
Shit sound like Kansas City was a sick place.
No, it was everywhere.
It sound like Kansas City was sick.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the span of 7 months between September 1989 and April of 1990, the bodies of 6 prostitutes were found dumped in areas in or around Gillham Park, midtown of Kansas City, Missouri. The victims are Annette Stewart. She was 33. She was found dead on September 16th, 1989.
I got that on the
near 31st in Gillham. Near 31st in Oak Streets in Kansas City. Kimberly C. Dave, it's not flowing. Kimberly C, 22, found dead September 20th, 1989 in Gillham Park. Tressa. I like Teresa, but given the fact that she's a woman of color,
it would be
Teresa. That was real
Teresa,
good.
Yeah,
Teresa. Okay.
Yeah.
T. Williams, she's 21, found dead on October 22nd, 1989 at 4136 Euclid Avenue in Kansas City. Janice Berryman, 36, found dead on October 28th, 1989 in Gillham Park. So she was found in Gillham Park. Tanya Ward, who's 23, was found dead on January 18th, 1990. So it seems like he took a little 2-year gap, like a break. Maybe during that time he was kind of getting, like, the police was kind of getting on his trail or something, because like his first 3 victims were in 1989, and then we got this gap here between Janice and Tanya. Yeah, we have a huge gap actually, not even a huge gap. It's just
like 2-3 months.
Yeah. So.
Well, the thing is that he probably, after he had killed 3 women, you know, a buzz started happening to where people probably start talking about it. People was actually buddying up and protecting themselves,
right,
to where he had to take a little time off. He had to go on vacation,
right,
and and when he came back, you know, he picked up right where he left off at.
Yeah, because Loki, he stopped during the holidays or right before the holidays started.
Right.
So maybe he just needed a chill pill. He needed a break. Yeah, you see that? See, like,
I mean, ain't it the same as
what? Oh yeah, sorry. You see
because
that?
if you look at it, after October, the frequency started to spread out. So you got one in January, and then you got one all the way in April.
Yeah.
And then the 7th one is where he finally got caught, and I don't have that date. But.
Okay, that's okay. So I mentioned Tanya Ward, and then Michelle Mitchell, 22. She was found dead on April 5th, 1990 in Gillham Park. So the last 3 victims were found in Gillham Park. Let's go ahead and go further down. In April of 1990, a man walking his dog through Gillham Park spotted a man having sex with a woman. Upon closer inspection, however, it became clear that it was an act of rape. The perpetrator fled the area when the man intervened. The woman regained consciousness and was able to give a description of the man. Police had an idea of the suspect's geographic pattern, as he either lives near or had connections with the park.
Right.
After questioning people in the area, they told the police about Ray Jackson. Police took Jackson into questioning, and after an interrogation, he confessed. He told the police that he had been involved in multiple murders. Jackson said he would walk alone at night and ask women on the streets if they wanted to smoke
some crack.
coke.
Want to smoke some crack?
What was he saying, Dave?
You want to get high? You want to get high with me? I got that shit.
Shut up.
After the women agreed, so let's make note. The women did agree because they were
Prostitutes.
They were prostitutes. They were crackhead prostitutes.
Mm-hmm.
So rightfully so. You want some crack? After the women agreed, he would walk with her to a secluded area in or near Gillham Park, where he would choke them from behind until they lost consciousness. He would then awaken them, strip them, rape them, strangle them again. So if you survived the first strangling, you was getting strangled.
Yeah, old girl that was unconscious where he got caught.
Yeah, she was the only one who survived.
She was only in the first phase. He was about to.
Strong.
No,
he was about to choke her ass again.
So remember, the first strangling was to just knock you unconscious enough for me to kind of just like.
I mean, did they not have that shit that you can put over your nose?
He wasn't that type of killer. He didn't want to. No, he.
I mean, that's ultimately what you're doing when you're with somebody.
Yeah, but he wanted to do the.
You have to involve other people in order to get that shit to be able to put it on the rag and do that. He would leave a paper trail at that point. Mm-hmm. So he was like, but see, he probably didn't want to do that because he wanted to see him struggling and all that while he was choking the shit out of him.
Sick bastard.
Yeah.
Beyond sick.
Yeah. Just done. Okay. Okay, he would then awaken them. Yes, Jackson would position.
He woke them up?
No, yes. So it says he would then awaken them, strip them, rape them, strangle them, and then so the second strangling was where he would kill them. Jackson would then position the bodies in a sexual provocative poses and leave their clothes strewn around the crime scene. So you know where the swings are at Gillham Park? There was probably a shirt there back then. Where that little seahorse thing was at, there was probably some pants over there, just to kind of give you a visual representation.
People still have sex in Gillham Park. That's crazy.
How you know? who you saw?
Because when she said that, I said, "Oh, brother, oh."
I don't know nobody.
Hey, they be having sex at that park by the Liberty Memorial.
That too.
Yeah, that shit is a cesspool over there.
Y'all gotta stop doing that. Or should we be reporting when people
are there? It's a whole community of people over in Liberty Park.
I'm saying that because nobody was.
It's a whole community.
They probably thought this man was up there willfully having sex with these women. This jogger did, and before he realized, oh.
Hey, that nigga taking the pussy.
Yeah, he said, oh. She's getting raped. Let me intervene. That's probably what's going on at these other parks. We wouldn't know.
But people mind their business now, because what the fuck? People mind their business because you gonna intervene?
No, they ain't got shit to do with me. They shouldn't be in the having sex.
And that was the first thought that came to my mind was like, could somebody actually get that shit off nowadays with social media and with all these phones with cameras and recording devices?
Well, I feel like they could because, like she said, everybody's in the business of minding their business for the most part. The most that they're gonna do is just get the phone out and record, like, oh, look at these people having sex.
And it's gonna be on fucking Casey Discovery.
But to the natural eye, if you're looking at somebody in the sexual act, you don't know if they're getting raped or not, especially if she's not kicking and screaming because she's unconscious. She's dead.
And you won't know she's unconscious until you go up closer. And ain't nobody going up closer?
Yeah. Damn, this phone is really buzzing today.
We gotta start your podcast.
Thanks, Travis. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so the case of the surviving victim was different in that Jackson had followed her beforehand. So the survivor, the last victim, he had followed her before he actually even offered. Mm-hmm. Then when he asked her to join him, she had said no. Jackson later attacked her, dragged her into some bushes when he tried to choke her before the passerby intervened.
You know what that sounds like?
What?
It sounds like you seen the Chicago 5 or whatever the hell, the movie, the documentary. It sounds like he did that, but just with one person instead of 6 people, 6 niggas.
Oh, you're talking about the Central Park. Oh, you're talking about the story that they made up.
That white lady
that the police made up when it was really just that one man who raped her.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
Because remember, it was just he later came out and said it was just him who did it, and that's how
it sounds like that.
But it does. It kind of does sound like that.
I mean, she wasn't strangling her. She was, beat the fuck up. But
That's crazy.
Yeah. It is Central Park 5 or Central Park 6?
5.
Central Park 5.
Okay. Not Chicago. Okay.
Well, 6 is the motherfucker who did it.
Shut up.
Was the one who actually did the shit.
Okay, so let's dive into the investigation. Investigation.
You got to.
I know. I got to do something different. Somebody gonna wring my neck too for doing all that. Anyway, Kansas City police quickly realized they were dealing with a serial predator, but the investigation faced roadblocks. Many of the victims' lived lives where disappearance were not immediately reported, and the public, already dealing with high crime, didn't grasp the scope until the bodies piled up. Eventually, police narrowed in a suspect, Ray Jackson. Jackson had a history of violent behavior and was linked to the park. In 1991, after DNA testing advanced, Jackson was charged with multiple murders. In court, the evidence was damning. Jackson's DNA matched semen samples recovered from several victims. Witnesses testified to seeing him with some of the women before their deaths.
So
Go ahead.
he actually confessed to the crime, probably because of all that DNA evidence. But the thing is, the reason why he confessed is because he took a plea deal so he wouldn't get the death penalty.
This is the Central Park 5 all over.
Yeah, he's still he's still in jail currently. I forgot. I think he's in somewhere in Missouri or somewhere.
That's where I'm going with this next.
Yeah.
The conviction.
I'm gonna look his case up.
So that's where I'm going with this next, the conviction. To avoid a possible death sentence, Jackson pleaded guilty to 6 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of first-degree assault for the surviving victim. He was sentenced to life in prison without parole. They had better not giving him a chance of parole. I feel like he would be one of those that would redo it again because he got away with it for so long. So I feel like he would definitely do it again. But yes, without parole, Jackson is currently incarcerated at South Central Correctional Center.
Yep, that's all I needed.
Yep.
You get ready to look him up?
Mm-hmm.
That's scary. Scary Parre.
I have a problem with doing that. Looking up people's.
Oh, I don't know why I thought she was saying she had a problem with killing people. What is wrong with her?
We'll get to that. That's our next segment.
I throw myself in it, but
I don't know. I was over here. Damn.
Hey,
She don't know what she doing. Maybe she's giving it out.
I was saying a lot of these niggas in the city is serial killers. We just
don't say that.
Ain't found out yet.
No, I mean, if we really want to buckle down to it, yes, I can wholeheartedly subscribe to that statement, Dave. I can really wholeheartedly subscribe to that.
Yeah, because a lot of murders go unsolved. If y'all didn't know that.
Yes, they do.
A lot of them do.
Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the trial in the
epidemic.
No, not that.
Oh.
The
Trial in when you get what you're getting
in tribulation.
Oh, the sentencing.
Thank you.
Okay.
I have a speech impediment for those who do not know, and some words are not easy for me to say.
I was just throwing out words.
Yes, you were, because we weren't here. We weren't here.
You didn't look at me.
See, this is why it don't work, because ain't no focus. We ain't got no focus.
No fucking real.
Okay. Focus. In 1991, Ray Jackson was convicted of the 6 murders. He was sentenced to life in prison with no chance of parole. The relief in the community was real, but so was the trauma. Families of the victims spoke about daughters, sisters, and mothers taken far too soon.
How tall is he?
Even after Mila.
Sorry.
Focus.
Okay.
I'm about to.
All right, Ray.
Even after his conviction. Conviction, questions remain. Could Jackson have killed more than 6 women? Police,
of course.
I think he killed more than 6 too. Police suspected there may have been more victims, but no charges were ever filed beyond those 6. I think these 3 that I have here in my separate research, this Rita Gilliard, who was 25, Stacey Quinn, who was 21, and Tammy Jackson, who was 27. I believe that those were some of the women that were kind of left off the sentencing.
Well, those are the women who they didn't have DNA evidence, or they didn't have a body or anything where they can link it back to them. So
yeah,
you know, the thing is that these were prostitutes. These were people who were estranged from their families. So a lot of the time they probably got killed or whatever, and families just didn't know because they was like, well, they out there smoking crack and shit. I ain't heard from them.
And they said that like this was their profession was not one that they would be kind of too worried about if they were missing.
Right.
They didn't really do much of the research at all. And Miles, to answer your question, if you have any Kansas City related ghost stories that you would like for us to dive into, any paranormal, send them to my inbox and I'll do the research and we'll showcase it on here. Where'd you find that?
I told you I'm bad.
No, I'm saying that because we can put it here.
I'm a bad bitch when it comes to looking up people's cases.
Miley got pen pals in jail.
Hey,
we don't know what she doing. This is just giving it out. Here, you search it. And while Mila is getting together our other research, please don't close out of those tabs at the top. Those other ones. You can use that one where I have it highlighted, but don't close out those other ones because we need those for our game. Okay. So while Mila is searching what she's searching for, I am going to go ahead and pay some bills. So again, thank you guys for tuning into the first episode. Yes. What, honey? The Gillham Park Strangler.
No.
South Central Correctional Center.
How to survive in South Central.
How to survive Mila. She keep cutting me off. like I'm about to be the BLE strangler up in this bitch because she keeps cutting me off.
We might have to do that. The BLE strangler. Do a horror movie.
I can't breathe, but yes. Ooh.
Because I got some ideas about that, but we'll talk about
that would be fun. Okay. While she's doing that, let's pay some bills. Cut Nasty is having a Halloween R&B night costume edition. It is October 18th, 2025 here at BLE Studios. If you would like to be in the building, ladies with costumes, you guys are all welcome. Come into the building. Come reach out to me. Reach out to Terry, host of the show. He is in the comments. You can also reach out to Craig Lockett on Facebook and get the address and everything the day of for the BLE studio or the Cut Nasty Halloween R&B night edition, costumes edition. Costumes are strongly encouraged. Do not show up empty-handed. Right. Whether it be alcohol, whether it be food, bring pizza money. We're gonna order pizza, so everybody bring about $10. We can order us a few pieces of pizza.
Don't come if you ain't got no money.
Right. Stay your broke
you know,
ass
you
home.
don't. You just said it too. You know, you don't talk much. But when you do,
he said, "But when I do,
it's a little rude."
Oh, please don't bring your broke ass here if you ain't got no money. Public service announcement.
Respect
from Terry, Craig, Perry, and Mila.
Scary Parre. Okay, number 2. October 9th, which is tomorrow, we have the Net Worth featuring the biggest podcast in the city. They are calling all artists, producers, DJs, managers, models, videographers, photographers, hosts, etc. Come interview with 15 plus podcast interviewers, bloggers, and content creators. A few of the podcasts that film out of here out of BLE Studios will be in the building, such as the Academy KC, Urban KC, Pillow Talk Podcast. Yes. And then I will be in the building introducing New Truth in his children book. So come out, see us there, get your interview, things like that. Oh, Jesus, I need some. No, tacos in tunes. Look at that pretty girl over there on the end. That's Perry T. I will be in the building October 14th, 8 p.m. as a special guest judge for the Tacos and Tunes event at Black Charlie's. That's at 6151 Blue Ridge Boulevard, Raytown, Missouri. $10 a cover until 9 p.m. Then it's $15. It is hosted by Phantom Pesos. Come out and show your girls some love as a special guest judge. And then last but not least, Smokes and Jokes is this weekend, October 11th, 2025, 8 p.m. at the Smoky Face Smoke Shop, 4250 Truce Avenue. They will have Marisha Williams, hosted by, I don't have my glasses, HB from KC, and have comedian Red and comedian MK as well. Cracking jokes. Again, this is Smokes and Jokes. And it's $10 cover at the door. It is at 8 p.m., 4250 Truce. Now, are you guys ready to tap back in to Scary Parre, the Gillham Park Strangler? Scary Parre. Okay, ready to show your screen?
Yeah.
So Mila she has put her CIA, FBI fingers to work, and we have located the most recent mugshot. Or
yeah,
we have a list. Yeah, we have quite a few of his. If you just click, of his mugshot. So let's scroll all the way down.
Oh, okay.
If you do Control Plus, it'll zoom it in. Control. Now scroll.
Gotcha.
Okay, so his date of birth is 8/28/1967. His height was 5'5". He's my height. I'm crying. He was out there. No. I'm crying. He was out there. You want some crack? And strangling females.
Can't do that. You can't pull that off with a 6 foot bitch.
I'm crying. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the next one. Oh. Let's read his sentence summary. So his sentence summary is correct.
It doesn't say nothing about.
He has life without parole, murder in the first degree.
Counts.
Yeah, he has 6 counts.
Damn.
So he has life without parole or the possibility of parole. And he has murder for the active offenses, murder of the first degree. He has 6 counts of that. Assault in the first degree or attempt. That assault, again, was for the final victim who actually did not pass. She was able to escape.
What does he mean?
I don't know. I'm not them. Okay, scroll down. Let's do. It's the orange jumpsuit for me. That's crazy. I wonder how often are they taking these pictures? Because this one was done in 2012. Oh, girl, scroll up. Right there on the thing.
Oh.
Scroll up. Who's giving that man's number?
What you mean?
Scroll down. I think that's the jail number. You want to call it?
No.
Let's call it.
Why the fuck would you call it?
I don't know.
Perry, it's 9:20 at night. 9:30. 9:20?
You think it's the jail?
Yes.
Oh.
What you think you gonna get him? You gonna call him?
I hope not.
What the fuck? What are you talking about?
Like, you want some crack? I'm weak. Dave said, yeah, he wasn't getting none. Okay, so this is looks like a more healthier version of him. I'm still not. Yeah, he definitely wasn't. That wasn't it for him. Go ahead and scroll for me.
Scroll where?
I was trying to see. I was trying to see the date of the picture. Okay, so this one was taken 5/26.
So May.
I believe they were trying to put 2025 because that's 5/26/2025. Hi, Miss Judy. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's the most recent.
That's the most recent one. That's crazy. Okay. It is now game time. Are you ready for me to take them? Okay. So, to tap into our inner serial killer, to see if we have it within us, we are going to be taking a which serial killer are you quiz. Okay?
Uh-huh.
You are going to answer these questions. I'm going to read them. You are going to answer them. Okay? Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first question. So what type of people would you like to kill?
Rich man.
Rich men. Okay.
Yeah.
Select your preferred killing method. Would you strangle them, both strangling and killing them with a knife? You would just shoot them, beat them, stab them, shoot them, whatever, man.
That one.
Close range with a rifle. I'm going to go with your first mind because you said that one.
Yeah, but I was looking at D. Nah.
D was looking kind of cool. I'm not even going to hold you.
Damn.
Okay. What do you do for a living? odd job, surgery, you work at the post office, you make your living in the streets, you're a student. I'm going to go with surgery. That's the closest to what you are.
Yeah.
You killer. Which of these outfits do you like to wear the most? Flannel with... Almost threw up.
You okay?
Yes. Flannel with work boots. Whatever you can get your hands on. Whatever you can get your hands on. Designer clothes. You just roll out of bed and wear what you wore the day before. Anything that's black. Okay. Where do you live? Wherever I lay my head, Europe, the East Coast, USA. Midwest. You live in the Midwest. Okay.
I was gonna say wherever I lay my head, to be honest, but
I'm weak.
You know.
What is your modus operandi? Your way of killing. So if you had a way of killing, would it be mutilation and organ removal? Skulls and human skin?
I just love shooting.
You just love shooting people, or anything that increases the pain of the victim.
Anything that increases the pain.
Okay, you're psychotic. Okay. Do you do anything with your victims' bodies? For instance,
like eat them?
No, okay, here are the answer choices. Oh, my dog takes care of them. I make art with their blood. I store them for scientific research. I make sweet love to them. There are many uses for dead body.
None of them. Pick the last one.
Okay. Finish the sentence. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down, broke his crown, and Jill ate his brains. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and the established order came tumbling down. Jack fell down on top of Jill. Jack fell down. Jack fell down and hurt himself really badly, but the pretty dog came and drank his blood to preserve his youth. Or Jill is a dirty whore.
Jill's dirty whore.
I don't think those are the words, but okay, we're going with it. How many people would you like to kill? I will prefer not to reveal that. Around 2 or 3. Meaning, like, go with the first one?
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Okay.
About the rest of them.
What's your reason for killing innocent people? No one is innocent. Who and what? I don't understand this question. Innocent? That's a big word for Elmo. Or I don't have any reason.
Hey.
Okay. This girl is crazy.
Who?
Oh, you got Charles Manson!
What the fuck? Why?
Considering the options that you've picked in this quiz, it looks like the serial killer that matches your personality is Charles Manson. Similar to him, you are always You are always very manipulative and charismatic. You are a great philosopher in your own mind. Respect.
Retake that damn quiz. You got it wrong.
You want to retake it?
No, fuck it.
Are you sure?
Retake it.
Retake it? Okay,
retake
hang on.
Because I'm not Charles Manson.
Let's try it again. We're going to take the
Charles
quiz again.
Manson was a devious bastard. Fuck him.
He was a devious bastard. And, no, okay. So, what type of people would you like to kill?
I'm still going with rich men.
Rich men.
No.
Okay.
It's the last one. Men that are cruel.
Okay. I didn't even see that one the first time.
I didn't either. Fuck that. I didn't either.
Okay. Select your purge.
Strangle him.
Okay.
No. Just shoot him.
Just shoot him. You just shoot him.
No.
Okay.
Close range. My bad.
Close range rifle. You deviant whore. What do you do for a living? Surgery. Okay. Still anything in
Designer
black?
Clothes.
Designer clothes. Giuseppe's on my feet. Yes. Okay. Where do you live?
Midwest.
What is your modus operandi? What is your way of killing? Mutilation and organ removal. Skulls.
I still like shooting people.
Okay. You still love shooting people. Something's wrong. Do you do anything with your victim's body? Oh, my dog takes care of them.
I'm not doing nothing else with them.
Okay. Finish the sentence. Jack and Jill.
She's still a whore.
Listen.
Okay.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. What happened? Jack fell down, he broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after, right? Right?
Yeah, Perry.
But in your mind, you only see what?
Jill is a dirty whore.
Okay, I knew it.
What the fuck?
Okay. How many people would you like to kill?
I'm not telling you that.
Just hold up a number. Nobody's gonna know.
I prefer not to reveal that.
Okay. What is the reason for you killing innocent people? No one is innocent?
I don't have a reason.
What? You don't have a reason? Okay, you just going around here. You don't know what you're doing. This was just giving it out. Oh.
Jack the Reaper?
The Ripper.
Ripper?
Yes.
You sure it's not Reaper?
I think it's Ripper. Reaper is R-E-A-P-E-R.
Oh.
Ripper is R-I-P-P-E-R. Like what we see right here. Sorry. Considering the options that you've picked, it looks like the serial killer that matches your personality is Jack the Ripper. He is the popular serial killer who killed a number of prostitutes in the East End of London in 1888. You're a scientifically intelligent individual who is smart enough not to get caught with your murders and will disappear forever as another overrated low-life hoe slasher.
I'd stick with Charles Manson. Fuck it.
It's funny that, you know what? So Jack the Ripper was the Ray Sean Jackson of London. So that's wild.
Y'all just ridden the street of these whores.
That's what it sounds like to me. They don't know what they doing. Okay. Ooh. Alrighty. So. Look up the Gillham Park Strangler of Kansas City, Missouri. Do your research. Educate yourself on him. He was going around here slanging crack cocaine and killing prostitutes. There, that's it. I said it. Scary Parre. Alrighty, on the next episode of Scary Parre, we will have 2 featured serial killers. The first one will be Lorenzo Gilliard. He is a Kansas City Strangler. Sorry. He is a Kansas City Strangler that was around during the late 1970s and 1980s when Kansas City was evolving into urban renewal areas. And then the second one,
Ray Jackson, that's what he barking at.
The second one who we will be talking about is, sorry, my iPad is doing something strange. Okay. The second person that we will be talking about, and I got this from Miss Judy and Dave, Robert Andrew Bradilia. That's it. So your homework this week is to look up Robert Andrew Bradilia. Wow. Yes, that's your homework. That's your homework, and that's the viewer's homework.
So am I going to be on here next time?
You just might. I like the idea of it. Yeah.
Not next week, but the week after?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, I know. I get it. I like the idea of it.
Okay.
Yes, I like it. Do you like it? Okay, cool. So again, you guys have tuned into another episode. Or
10 minutes.
No, it's okay. I don't have to.
No, it's okay. You got 10 minutes.
What do you want to do for 10 minutes?
I don't know.
Let me ask you this.
Oh, God.
Do you think you could be a serial killer?
Yes. Yes. Like you know how much I'll be trying to fuck with psych patients just to figure out why the fuck are you psych patient? I like behavioral health. I like psych patients. I love crazy people.
Okay, hang on.
I'm a serial killer. I will fuck up some Captain Crunch, my
Get
nigga.
the fuck out, Dave. No, because you fucking up top of your mouth.
Crunch. Yeah,
I love some Captain Crunch.
They changed that shit because
but that was funny. I just realized how you did that. That was funny, Dave.
It took me a minute.
It took me a minute, but
Perry's late to the party. Yeah, she tardy for the party over there.
Dave, do you think you could be a serial killer?
You just said yeah.
No, like seriously, do you think do you think everybody has the ability to be a serial killer?
No, I'm very methodical. I'm well planned, well thought out to where, you know, I could get away with it. I can get away with it. Maybe not on the scale of a serial killer, but like 2 or 3. Yeah, I'm good for 2 to 3.
People that do that water bottles
I got 2 in a possible.
Killer.
Yeah, I got 2 in a possible.
Because what is wrong with you? Do you think you could be a serial killer?
No. And actually, I don't. I have to choose these words. I have to choose them. So I don't think I could follow through with the full killing. Mm-hmm. It would be like more of a torture subject type of thing. Like, have you ever seen the show The Double Cross?
No.
Where it's about these two twins or whatever. One of them is a doctor and the other one is he's in the medical. He knows a lot about medical things, but they do drug deals, this, that, and the third. But he essentially tortures the people that he's getting ready to kill. Some of them he releases and he will release and let go, and then they're threatened for life. Like, oh, I'm not going to do that again. I won't fuck with you again. That's it. That's all. I would more so be on that level if I was to be one. I would be on the level of torture. Like, I would be on a madam level from
no, that's sexual torture though.
But no, I'm not going to sexually torture anybody. That's crazy. I don't know. I don't think I have it in me to do that.
I feel like I have it in me. I gotta be pushed.
Usually, and please don't take this the wrong way, so I do apologize in advance. But usually people with a high level of a manipulative spirit, usually those are the ones who could get away with being a serial killer, because there's a high level of narcissism and manipulation that plays a part in that. And there's a high level of disassociation that plays a part in that. Because essentially, in order to kill multiple people, you have to be able to disassociate yourself from yourself.
How the fuck do you do that?
That's a high level of manipulation and narcissism, and a high level of disassociation. I feel like, or not even disassociate.
I can disassociate.
Not even disassociate yourself from yourself, but disassociate yourself from the crime at the time. Because, in a sense, Jeffrey Dahmer, right? Mm-hmm. Jeffrey Dahmer was killing these people and cutting their heads off and putting the heads in the refrigerator and eating them as if they were just meat, right? Mm-hmm. So he disassociated the fact that they were real people from people. Does that make sense?
No.
In a sense. So you seen the Netflix documentary, and you seen when he opens the refrigerator, I believe it's his mother's head that's in the
Is it?
I believe so. It's either his mother's head or one of his victims' head. But it was in the refrigerator. He just left it there like as a novelty, because he essentially disassociated that person from themselves and from that person. So whatever bond he created with that person no longer exists. That person's dead, and so they're just in my fridge. I'm going to eat them later. Yum. Munch. You thought I was feeling you? Like, yeah. So, do you have any questions for Scary Parre, for the Scary Parre podcast?
No.
Okay.
This is all month of October?
So I'm still trying to decide that. I'll get with you on that separately, because I think I'm going to keep this ongoing.
What about Parre'apy?
Parre'apy will, so 1 week will be Parre'apy. I have to align the schedule.
Oh.
Because 1 week will be Parre'apy, where we're diving into self-harm or
self-harm.
Sorry. Crazy. We had a PowerPoint on that today at work, where we're diving into healings over childhood traumas and things like that, and healing. And then 1 week will probably be where I do Scary Parre Podcast.
Okay.
That's it. So again, thank you guys for tuning in to what?
5 minutes.
What do you want to do for 5 minutes?
I don't know, but it's okay.
Do you want to take the test again to see if you get a different outcome?
No.
Do you want me to take the test?
I'll stick with Charles Manson.
Do you want me to take the
test?
Go ahead. Okay, here.
I'll stick with Charles Manson.
Okay, what type of people would you kill?
Brunettes.
Shut up. Select your preferred.
What did they do to you?
They're white.
Okay.
Select your preferred method of killing people.
You're damn near a brunette.
I would just rather shoot them.
And you called me crazy.
What do you do for a living? I'm gonna say odd jobs, because I do a little bit of everything. Which of these outfits do you like to wear the most?
Whatever you
I can get my hands on. I am not hard to please. Where do you live? Where I lay my head down is home.
I was finna say that, but I didn't want to be that person.
No, I live in the Midwest. I don't want people out here thinking I'm homeless and wherever and I'm a Rolling Stone wherever I lay my head is home.
You were the Rolling Stone.
What is your modus operandi? See, okay. So hear me out. Before we get into judging me as to why I'm getting ready to pick this, to know me is to know me. I like to see how things work. So I'm sub to take the scalpel and open you up and try to figure out why your heart is connected to valve A instead of valve B. Okay, love you too. Respect. Do you do anything with your victims' bodies? I store them for scientific research. Finish the sentence. Jack and Jill went up the hill. This one. The established order came tumbling down. So who is the established order, Mila?
The dirty whore.
Okay. How many people would you like to kill?
Choose wisely with this answer, because what the fuck is gonna tell me a lot about you, Barry. Okay, that's not what I thought you was gonna pick. Because I thought you was gonna say 6.
No, because I genuinely don't really want to go around here killing people. But if it's for scientific research and for me to understand their brain and body better, I just might go ahead and off a few people that I don't fuck with. Just saying. What is your reason for killing innocent people? Innocent, that's a big word for Elmo.
I'm weak.
Okay, view my results. Ooh, I got David Berkowitz. Mm-hmm. Considering the options that you pick, it looks like the serial killer that matches your personality is David Berkowitz. This guy was popularly... Dave, what's this word?
Where are you at? Popularly?
Yeah. Known as the son of Sam. Oh, shit. It was responsible for killing 6 women, wounding several others in the 1970s in New York City. Similar to him, you are one dedicated animal lover. Now, that's a lie, because everybody knows I have a fear of animals and would do anything to protect them, even if it includes shooting a bunch of random people in cold blood. No, fuck them animals. Fuck them zoos. That's it. We're done. Love you guys. Bye.